And we are, there's the island, and up there is a beautiful show of colour. Here are some visiting friends, Daffy and Daisy. Hello Daffy. Hello Daisy. I would imagine you're after some food. Well, I'm glad I've got you with me, because these sights of nature are things that you should share with somebody else. Share the experience. Now look at this. Here we have some blossom. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Spring is determined to be here, isn't it? It's determined to defy winter. The first shoot of a snowdrop or a daffodil is like nature giving winter the middle finger and saying, well, here we are. And look at those beautiful plants. But this is great, this is wonderful. And one of the questions I ask myself about these catkins is why do they come out first? You notice there's not a leaf in sight on this. Somebody knows. Maybe. Hazel catkins prove that native plants can give good spring displays too. Long male catkins full of sulphur yellow pollen are easily recognised, but not many people spot the tiny red female flowers from which the hazelnuts will grow. Can you spot them? Aha. Let's see if we can spot them. And tiny there. Look at that. Beautiful. Just a tiny little splash of colour. There's another tree. Respect the tree. It helps you breathe. You know, of late the world has been invaded by what I call the bubble people. They're human, but they live in a bubble, isolated from reality. Some of the bubble people become politicians. some are ordinary members of the population. But you see them everywhere. Bubble people. They're in a world of their own. Unaware of what's really going on. Just aware of what is only happening within their bubble. It's nature and life in general that's outside that bubble that's the most important thing and the most healing. Just getting in touch with nature can heal you. In the old days, doctors used to recommend people move down to the seaside for a bit of fresh air for your health. And in a way, that's really good advice. Better advice. Better advice than a lot of the drugs that they pump into people nowadays. Look at this. You may recognise this one. Oh, how beautiful. I'm not ashamed to say I'm happy to be returning here today. After those storms, I wanted to find out whether she was alright. Then she survived 800 years. She's got to be alright. There is an old remnant here. Look at this. Don't know what this is. This is probably part of some building from the estate. What is... There we go. Ah, this is an air raid shelter. I would guess. Look at that. Goes down in there. There is a lock on the door. I would imagine that is an air raid shelter in World War II. Her glory. Marks Hall. And this is just a fragment of Marks Hall. I'll show you a map of everywhere in the video. Are you troubled? Do you have a lot of things worrying you? Do you have ailments? You're stuck indoors, you can't get out? Maybe this helps you. There is a tree just over there in my eyes. There. We'll pause here and go and look. Right, it's quite windy down this bit. Another plane going over. But we'll say hello to this tree. what? This tree gives me an excellent view. Look at this. Here we are. There's the lake. There is another tree I want to show you, which is just over there in that direction. Look at that. That one. Has been preserved, and it looks like something out of a horror movie, probably. Look at this. It's been preserved for this. Bats. Coggeshall is nationally important for bat conservation. 8 of the 17 species of bats resident in Britain can be found here in Coggeshall. Many of the old trees and buildings provide bats with roosting and hibernation sites. Lots of bat facts. If you're into bats, and they purely are definitely amazing creatures. This tree, although it looks very dead, seems to be showing some signs of life. It is still alive. And in her old age, in her poorly state, she's given herself up to be a haven for an endangered species. Here we are, back to the pylons, back to the electricity connection in this video. It's strange how every place I've visited there's been some form of an electric pylon or an electric pole nearby. I went on Google Maps to try and trace where these go, and there is a place that the pylons from Coggeshall Power Distribution Centre actually led me, which is the subject for another video. But I'm going to follow these pylons, and wherever they take me, if there's a place of interest, we'll have a look. That's all from Coggeshall now. I'll see you in the next video. If you like the video, give it a quick click and please subscribe. Look at this. Beautiful.